So I gotta make this piece of art for an art show project coming up, and I'm trying to figure out the base. I think I am going to use some of this scrap right here and slice it down the side and make a circle out of it. I'll have a round base. That sucks. Killed it. That's hot. I think I'm gonna work on getting it taller. So that means I need to cut some more sheet metal. I want this to be, I don't know, roughly 7-8 feet tall. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bring this up here or not, but I'm gonna cut some more bands real quick. think I'm just gonna go up with it and see what happens. Kind of like it like that. Awesome. I just want the flow. Perfect. My favorite thing right here, coffee. Okie dokie. I am going to extend this sculpture up. Not exactly sure where yet, but hands. So I'm putting this just in roughly. I'm gonna lay a tack. Hold these right here. Gonna let me work them back the other direction. I want this. I want where they cross to be centered over the statue. So let's see where the center of the sculpture. See if I can make that happen. Of course, my welding gun is too far away. Just eyeballing it. If it isn't right, I'll break it and redo it later. Ugly. So now let's bend this up here like that. I'm going to do the same thing. Of course, this piece of metal I cut too wide, so take a coffee break. Help me think. By the way, if you want to buy me a coffee, you got to buy me coffee link in the description, because I drink a lot of it. I want this thing to be like way up here. Welder going. Probably just get it close, and that way, as I get it more sturdy, I'll ratchet strap it together. Miss. A hot weld go down my back. Yeah, I like this thing. I think I'm gonna get a ratchet strap and tie this thing together. It's getting a little wobbly for my liking. So I am going to strap this and bring it a little bit closer together. See if we can make something happen here. Not sure what I'm doing at the moment, but just know I need to weld this crap up. I'll just tack that, and then I'll just tack that, and then I'll bend it to where I want it to go. I know what it's supposed to look like in my head, but obviously having a little difficulty getting there at the moment. Okay. All right, I think that's about as high as I want it. This one right here, I don't know what that's, about 9 feet. It's about where I want it, but I'm gonna focus on reinforcing this a little bit. And this stuff I want much closer. Kind of like that, I think. It's not exactly where I want it to be, so I'm just trying to figure that part out at the moment. I'm gonna tack that. Let's try that. My weld MIG gun holder. Yeah. I know the sun's kind of blocking it, but can kind of see the working on the base here. I've gotten this area perpendicular where I want it. Now I'm going to start smoothing the bottom into place. So I think I need to cut a couple triangles out, and I need to find some steel. So I'm gonna cut a triangle. I definitely don't have a plan right now. I'm just, all right, I think that's close enough to get me working. Like 4 months since I've worked on this flow sculpture, but I need to get this thing finished so I can get on to my next project. So we will finish skinning it. I'll skin the whole entire thing, and that will take quite a bit of time. I'm sure that will be a couple weeks. So it's about 9 foot tall, lots of custom and one-off pieces. So here we go. Right here I'm just measuring the bottom of the sculpture, making a pattern out of cardboard, and I cut it out with a pair of power shears to make it a little bit easier to match up. Because of the curves, it's pretty hard to lay a piece of steel right there and match it up. So cutting it out beforehand with cardboard makes it a lot easier. They often call this CAD, cardboard aided drafting or design. Here I just bang it into place to get the curve a little bit nicer, and then I'll finish welding it. What's happening right here is I'm working myself welding up the sculpture, trying to just put this side skin on as nicely as possible so I can avoid as much grinding, doing a little hammer and custom fitting to make it work, and continuing to weld until we're all done. So the plan is to work on the top of this sculpture using the pipe to kind of find a center line, but I'm going to work on closing this part up and welding it together. So hopefully that will go as planned. It usually does not, but I don't care. Just do the best I can. So watch me finagle this thing. So we're just going to finish up some of the welding on this sculpture on the uprights here, and then we'll move on to welding the base, and then we'll stand it up. I haven't decided if I'm gonna sand it all back down and paint it or what, but we'll figure that out after I get done welding it fully. Center for Peace through Culture Art Gallery. So we're gonna drop this piece of art off. Pretty small little gallery.